winter impacts, especially across the Devil's Lake Basin. And this is from Tuesday getting into Thursday. So some key messages that we're taking a look at are that it's a crippling blizzard potential, and it's looking more and more likely, especially in that Devil's Lake area. Now, travel will be impossible due to near zero visibilities and 1 inch per hour snowfall rates, and with those gusty winds up to 45 miles per hour, significant snow accumulations, and on top of that, significant drifting as well. Then we're going to see some heavy snow load concerns, especially since we're going to get those heavier snowfall amounts up toward the Devil's Lake Basin. And then Bismarck, they have their own situation too, where they could see that 1 to 2. This is going to be a long duration time from Tuesday through Thursday, and it could take a little bit afterward just to get this all situated and taken care of and getting the recovery time and everything too. So that is what we're looking at. Now, if you see right here in the expected snowfall, you see that Grand Forks is saying about 4 to 11 inches. And then you see Findlay 9 to 18. That's a large difference. And that's because there's a high uncertainty in that pinkish purple shading region in the Red River Valley down through Valley City and to the far southeastern portions of Bismarck's area. And that is because the rain that could be potentially mixing in at times early on in the system could affect those snowfall totals. It is highly uncertain, and those areas are still under a winter storm watch. We did remove the Cass, Sargent, and Ransom County areas in North Dakota. Those were removed from the winter storm watch as we're looking at more of a rain situation for them, limiting those snowfall amounts. Now, there will be a brief lull in activity, which could play into snowfall amounts in the Red River Valley as well. And that's when a dry slot gets pushed into the area, and that could limit those snowfall totals. Now, that brief lull will occur on Wednesday, and then we'll get some more additional snowfall throughout the entire area as we're getting into Thursday. Now, snow and rain, that will affect the water levels, but to what degree, that is uncertain at this time. It looks to rise them a little bit, but to what degree, it's still in question at this time, and we'll continue to reassess that situation over the course of the coming days. Now, taking a look at the headlines themselves, right now we did issue a blizzard warning for the Devil's Lake Basin, and that is where we have the highest confidence for these crippling winter impacts. So travel will be impossible in these areas. So planning the travel accordingly and everything beforehand and after the storm itself. This is going to be like almost a paralyzing situation with snowfall amounts on the lower end of a foot to higher amounts. Now, in the winter storm watch area, for our area, that starts on Tuesday and goes into Tuesday night, and the uncertainty is still there for how much rain will mix into the area. Now, predictability for this will not increase until we're getting into the overnight hours tonight and tomorrow morning. So this could be a last-minute decision that we could make based on how much rain filters into the Red River Valley. So be prepared for that it could be a last-minute effort at the end to issue these warnings, either a winter weather advisory, winter storm warning, or a blizzard warning, whatever unfolds for the Red River Basin down into Valley City. So be prepared for that. And like I said before, these snowfall totals, they are on the lower end and also the higher. There is the potential that if we see less rain and there's no rain at all for like Grand Forks, we could see higher amounts on top of that, slightly higher. But if we see all rain, it could be almost no snow. So this is a highly variable situation when it comes to predictability and everything for the Red River Valley.